Welcome to our 5 on 5. We're pleased to welcome in Medford Interim Police Chief Randy Sparacino. Chief, thanks for being here. Pleasure.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so let's start. How long have you been with MPD now?
This is my 26th year. I started in 1990. I was a bicycle cadet. It's a program that the city doesn't have anymore. We would ride bicycles in the summertime and patrol the bike path. They discontinued that fall, and I got hired as one of the first CSOs in the city of Medford.
Okay.
So then I went from the CSO, sworn police officer, and then up the ranks.
Wow, very nice. Congratulations. 26 years. That's quite a run. So what made you want to become a police officer?
It's a unique story. I moved over to the Southern Oregon area to go to college. Started at SOSC. It's not called that anymore. It's now Southern Oregon University, and I was taking criminology. So as I was taking criminology, I decided I needed to take a ride along. Went on a ride along with a police officer in Medford. Ran into a Explorer Scout who said, you know, if you like ride-alongs, you ought to join the Explorers. So I joined the Explorers. This was in the fall of '89. So that following summer is when I got picked up as a bike cadet. But that's what got me the bug. That's what turned me on to becoming a police officer.
Interesting. Okay, so you before becoming named interim chief, you were one of 2 deputy chiefs in the department. You know, the next highest rank under the chief. For people who don't know, what was your role as DC? I
was the administrative and technical support bureau chief. So basically, that's the part of the department that does the hiring, the background investigations, the internal affairs investigations, the property and evidence, the budgeting, the acquisition of equipment, fleet, technology. Prior to being the admin bureau chief, I was the admin lieutenant. I was also a patrol lieutenant for a period of time, and then I served as several different sergeants' positions. Okay,
and being that you've had so much different experience in your 26 years, what's your favorite element of police work?
When I was on patrol, my favorite element was DUI enforcement. I enjoyed doing DUI enforcement because I felt like DUI was one of the ways that you could prevent a tragedy from occurring. You know, if somebody's out intoxicated and driving, it's an accident waiting to happen. If you get them off the street, they don't cause an accident, plus you get them the help that they need, because if you're driving DUI and you're over the state threshold, that's a lot of intoxicating liquor that you've consumed. So it's a good way to wake up somebody. When I was getting my master's degree at SOU, I actually ran into a person that I had arrested for DUI. She was in my cohort.
Wow.
And she told me it changed her life, and it was really impactful.
Very nice. Interesting. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. Much more in a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. Again, we're here with Medford Police Interim Chief Randy Sparacino. So, Chief, what changes have you made to the department since becoming interim chief a month ago?
Well, as interim, I don't really have the desire to make too many dramatic changes, because if I don't get selected as the full-time chief, somebody else might come in and not appreciate the things I've done. So I've made kind of small tweak changes. I'm a very collaborative leader. That's my style. And during one of our staff meetings, the investigative division came to me and said, you know, we kind of would like to loosen up our grooming standards. It's a small thing, but it actually has a big impact on morale, because when you're an undercover drug enforcement, not officer, they want to kind of blend in, not get identified by suspects out there or by friends they might have that might actually make them as a police officer. So we loosened that up a little bit. We're entertaining the idea, again, with the help of my command staff, of hiring a part-time forensic examiner. Recently, there's been a spike in our forensic examinations for computer forensics, so that's what we're looking at. And I've also kind of looked out and reached out to my entire department and did a SurveyMonkey survey with them about the content of our Payday Bulletin. Payday Bulletin is the chief's opportunity to actually get the message out, talk about good things that have occurred in the department, talk about good cases, talk about where we're going, directional changes, types of program changes. And I asked them, what do they want to see in that Payday Bulletin, going back to that collaborative style that I have. And actually, I got 100 responses. I mean, we have 140-ish employees. To get 100 responses is pretty overwhelming. And so I'm implementing some of the changes into the Payday Bulletin that they recommended. Okay, and I believe Bill Hoke told us that it's a process. There is no timeline necessarily for that process. They don't want to rush themselves. What is the process for you? Have you interviewed for the position? No interviews as of yet. I've done my application process. I believe they've reviewed the applications, and now they're moving forward with a tentative date for interviews. I've been told that it's going to be in the next several weeks.
Okay, all right, and so certainly something we'll all be paying attention to. And then I do want to ask you quickly about body cams. I know it's something MPD's been looking into along with the Sheriff's Office this past fall. How quickly are those going to be implemented, and is that something you guys would welcome?
Oh, we welcome body-worn cameras exclusively. We think it's an excellent tool to ensure the safety of our officers, or the safety of the public, and it's a great evidence tool to gather evidence on the scene. We're looking at probably rolling things out in April. The company that we went with actually went through a new change in the product, so they went from their first implementation of the camera, and then did an upgrade, and that upgrade was delayed. We were hoping to have the cameras out and deployed by January 1st, but with that delay, we're going to actually push it back until about April.
All right. Well, Chief, congratulations on being named interim chief.
Tgood luck moving forward.
Thank you. Stay with us. We'll be right back.